Brothers and sisters, lend me your ears.
Lend me your ears.
Listen to my story.
Listen to my story
of love and death.
of love and death.
See, I fell deep in love, yeah.
I fell deep in love
with Amma Foswa, yeah.
with Amma Foswa,
the girl of my dreams.
a girl of my dreams.
You see what I mean?
You see what I mean?
And on our wedding day,
On our wedding day,
tears in her eyes,
with tears in her eyes,
she gave me a kiss.
she gave me a kiss.
It was the kiss of death.
It was a kiss of death.
Love and death
Love and death
walks hand in hand,
walk hand in hand.
way to that grave.
The way to thy grave
It's just the same.
is just the same.
Love and death
Love and death
walks hand in hand,
walk hand in hand.
the way to that grave.
The way to thy grave
It's just the same.
is just the same.
Same, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just the same. It's just the same.
It's just the same.
Love and death, yeah,
Love and death
walks hand in hand,
walk hand in hand.
way to that grave.
The way to thy grave
It's just the same,
is just the same.
same, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, same. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Same. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hello and welcome to iRadio. I'm Brandon and I'm in the studio with ONA BLU, my good friend and R&B, jazz. How would you describe yourself as an artist?
Hey. Thanks for having me, first of all.
Of course.
Okay, so I would describe my sound as more like R&B soul.
Okay.
I'm trying to lean more towards into neo soul, but right now I'm working on dark R&B.
Okay.
So a plethora of
Yeah,
sounds.
so R&B and soul acts.
And a lot of alternative experimental music
so
as well.
alternative sounds. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And the song that just finished was Love and Death Part 2 by Ezekiel with a feature from Ebo Taylor. That song is actually a cover by Ezekiel. Ebo Taylor made the original song. It's a more high life track from Nigeria, and he covered that and added a lot of color to it. Like most people would know the original, but I prefer this cover because he has these background vocals from women that sound like people in the town, and it's just a really cool retelling. And you can tell he was in contact with Ebo Taylor's estate when he made it because like of the feature.
You actually put me on. I'm gonna ask for that ID
It's a
afterwards.
great track, yeah.
'cause I was grooving.
Love and Death Part 2. Well, this is the first episode of iRadio, and it's more introductory. Today is going to be about music for the soul. So neo soul, jazz, smooth music that makes you feel at peace.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah, that's what this theme of the episode is. It gets a lot more high energy from here.
What an
so
honor to be here.
honestly, this is great. But that's how we're gonna start. The next track we're gonna play is "Use It" by Oscar Jerome. So enjoy. intro of his lovely album. Well, it's technically not the intro. There's like, you know, those talking intros.
Yes.
Yeah, he had something called Yoshi's intro, and then this was the intro track, which I count as the intro.
Okay.
A lovely track on his album.
I love a talking intro as well, though.
I think they're cool, but it's not a song. You feel me?
True.
Yeah,
It's
I like.
you're setting the vibe.
Yeah, I do appreciate that though. I think the first time I saw one of those was XXXTentacion's album, where he genuinely did like a description of what the album was meant to be.
Painted the picture.
Yeah, that was lovely.
Nice.
Veno's actually from South London. I think he has Jamaican roots, but I couldn't find anything on that. And he's worked with a bunch of artists. Has one Grammy under his belt, which is crazy. Yeah, on Burna Boy's album, nonetheless.
Who does he?
Yeah.
Burna Boy.
Yeah, he's worked with Burna, Beyonce.
You're actually putting me on today.
Yeah, he's great. And the thing is, it's this song, which is also the intro on Burna Boy's album Twice as Tall.
This one.
No, not this song. The song that Vena was on, Alarm Clock.
Okay.
It was an amazing track. I love it. It's too short though. It's like a minute and 30 seconds.
It's always those songs.
It's always those
when it's
ones
too
I
good, they
can't.
gotta cut it short.
But he's a very collaborative artist. He's most notably worked with Nux. That was how I
know
found
those,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, when they did that home kind of tiny desk thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Vena was just there. That was how I found him. And then I saw him live this year. It was amazing.
In Dublin?
He was great. Vena was great.
Oh, I need to see that.
And he had this guitarist, this guy, like very regular looking. Like he didn't look like an artsy. Like he looked like
A regular
dude. And he was just shredding. He was oh god, he was insane. It was honestly such a lovely experience seeing Vena live. And they actually met over DM, Vena and Nux. Vena and Nux, I think Nux had dropped a song on SoundCloud, and he had messaged him because he used the saxophone VST plugin.
Okay, SoundCloud's the OG
Yeah.
plugin, you know.
And then he was just like, I think on Instagram, like, if you ever need like live instruments, just shout me. And now they've been decade-long friends. And Nux is also doing his thing out there. It's crazy.
I know.
Yeah,
Music
I
is
love-
beautiful that way.
Honestly.
I feel like I've made so many friends through music here as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have half the friends that I would have here. It
Yeah,
wasn't
very
for-
true. Honestly,
yeah.
I think it's a shared passion, and that's
Just
what
brings
all
people together.
yeah, that's
It's
what
a
all good
whole
relationships
song.
are built on. Yeah, good music, just vibes, you know, that kind of thing. And the other artist before was Oscar Jerome. The name of the song was "Use It." It's a lovely track. Oscar Jerome is from Norfolk. I think that's in Norwich. I don't even know where that is.
No,
you-
neither do I, my love. So, bro, my geography is all over the place.
I think he did like eventually move to London, where he met the rest of his band Kokoroko.
I love Kokoro.
Yeah, they're so lovely.
Sweet and make my
Yeah, and they do have a song
Yeah.
on this playlist as well.
Cool.
Shout out Kokoroko.
Beautiful.
But he went to a conservatory for music.
Mm.
I think he was always musically trained. Like he grew up with musicians in the family, but he was like formally trained for music in college. And I think that really shows in the way he builds like visual landscapes and like soundscapes with his music. Like his music has a
It's a
vibe.
world.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
World building.
I think he brought that to Kokoroko and he keeps it in his own music as
Yeah.
well. It's honestly amazing. And fun fact, he has a form of synesthesia, which makes him see colors when like he hears chords.
Oh, I was just gonna say, can you explain that to me? Because I don't know, but I know what you mean now.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
It's so cool. It's one of those things where I'm trying my best not to be insensitive, but it sounds like it would be so great. Because I know
Like-
Frank Ocean has it. I think
and
Billie
they make
Eilish
the
has it as well.
The most beautiful music.
You see what
as
I'm
well.
saying?
Like I just want to be able to turn around and be like, play a chord and be like, what color is that? And somebody's like, purple.
Yeah, and I think it would
Like,
really
that's so
help you like
Build a world.
build a world exactly when the music it becomes more than just that.
You see the way even Frank Ocean's like albums, Orange, is a very colored.
Yes,
thing.
exactly.
Billie Eilish, blue themes. So
Exactly.
Kokoroko is like multicolor, beautiful
Yeah,
worlds.
it looks like a little
I
rainbow.
love
That's
it.
honestly lovely. And I think when you can do that, like the colors always match.
That makes
Like if you look at
sense.
Channel Orange, it
It-
feels like exciting, even though it's not a fun album. It's not an album talking about.
It's about like summer sunset and like
Yeah.
being deep in your feelings
I
type
feel you.
vibe.
I
Yeah.
think that's great.
I
Is there a way
know.
to get synesthesia?
I need to get that,
Like,
bro.
I
Put
can't
me-
like
put me on
need that,
prescription,
because it would be so fun,
need-
genuinely.
bro. Over the counters in a section.
But do you feel like I think you do a lot of visual work on your albums though? Like there's an aesthetic theme as well.
Yes, I try. Like it's what I do is like when I hear the songs, I try to enrich. I don't see the colors. I
Mm.
try to put myself in that feeling, and then I
Yeah.
let the feeling evoke the colors that I want to represent.
Okay.
So that like I
Fairs.
let the song pick the color for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Basically, like
you
how I
hear a
feel.
song and you
Exactly.
kind of figure out what does this feel like, what would a feeling like this look like.
Exactly. I associate my feelings to colors.
Okay.
And then build a world around using those colors.
Yes, well, it works out quite well. I feel like there is a very cohesive visual aesthetic with
Thank
the music.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, I put a lot of work into it.
For sure, for sure. Okay, and the next tracks we're going to be playing will be Carry Come, Carry Go by Obongjaya and Age of Ascent by Kokoroko. Thank you.
Thank
get too far. I can't let you get too close to me. Too afraid I'll let you down. There's a darkness constantly following me. All these things, they hold no meaning when there's no one to share them with. All my nights are so damn lonely. She's not next to me. She's not here to hold me anymore. She's not here to hold me anymore. Revolving doors that never slow down. Getting lost and getting closer. We fall in love and out of love. I'm spinning out, I'm spinning over. She's not here to hold me anymore. She's not here to hold me anymore. I'm so sorry I made you cry. Picked up the phone so many times. I can't escape you. I can't replace you. Baby, carry go. Baby, carry go. I can't be yours. I don't belong to anyone. Baby, carry go. Baby, carry go. I can't be yours. I don't belong to anyone. She's not here to hold me anymore. 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 She's not here to hold me anymore.
So that was Carry Come, Carry Go by Obunjaya. Obunjaya was born in Calabar, and I think he lived there till he was 17 before moving to the UK to pursue music full time. And I find that very interesting as someone that was also born in Nigeria. And I think it was when I got here that I actually started to pursue my own creative passions. I think it was just the culture back home. I don't think it allows for that. I think you need to be a lot more confident because people do it. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of people that do
Yeah.
music, obviously, but you have to be overly confident of yourself to
Yeah.
actually, in a saturated market like that, just to push yourself and believe.
especially if your sound is a lot more alternative. Because there's this
Yeah.
guy Lua MP4. He's great. Like, there's a thing going around. You know, Gele, the thing that Yoruba people tie on their heads. He made it into like a mohawk, and he's like rocking it. And he was wearing heels as like he has like dermals, and he had a mohawk.
What? This
in
is a full
Nice.
emo guy.
Yeah, he was
Nice.
full on like leather pants and
How did they
everything.
take it?
Not well, but
Oh.
he's doing good. He's found his people, you know,
Okay.
and I think that's what anyone needs to do. You need to find
Be
your
yourself.
people. Yeah, be yourself, and eventually your people will
We'll
find
find
you.
you.
But I think it does take a lot of confidence. And at the time, I came here when I was 17.
Okay.
At the time, I don't think I had that confidence. I just turned.
Funny enough, I came here when I was 17 too.
Is it really? I thought you were born and raised. Really?
No.
Fairs.
Yeah.
How was that? How was that experience? Tell me about that.
Do you want to go first?
No, you go. Please go ahead. You're my guest.
It was beautiful. I think I really found like a proper second home in Dublin because I've integrated myself into this little world that is Dublin really well. I feel like it's. I mean, I came here for college. I was really young. I came by myself. I had to basically find my way through basically everything
yeah.
to do, and I don't have family here. I came here completely by myself. It was like a completely new chapter. Everything was new, but at that point, just because I was going to college as well, I had to really
Yeah,
It's
hunker
not-
down.
Hunker
and-
down. I had to lock in. I didn't
Yeah.
have time to think about what nothing.
Yeah,
I just had to
exactly.
do the work, and and it was only like I met a good few friends in college, obviously. But then after I finished college, I decided that music is what I want to do.
Okay.
Truly,
So that was
when it
after
came-
college.
yeah. I studied business in college.
Is
so
it?
yeah, and then after I finished college, it was just a getaway, to be honest. It was a
Yeah.
getaway ticket. And I was like, when it came down to like people are sending applications for like to work in offices and stuff, I was like, I can never imagine myself doing such a thing. I
looked at the 9 to
refuse.
5 and said, "Nah, that's not
Hell
me.
no.
That's not me."
Like I knew music was what I wanted to do, so I was just like, I'm here.
Yeah.
Like, and I just started going to gigs by myself.
yeah.
By myself, making
And that's so lovely. How old were you when you were doing this?
I would be just 21.
Fairs. That's
Yeah.
quite early to realize what you want to do, and it's honestly
I
lovely.
realized what I didn't want to do, and I was like, I
Yeah.
love music.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try my best with
That's
music
fair.
because it generally brings me so much joy.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. How do you? I actually didn't know. I thought you were like fully Irish, like born and raised. So how is that like? What how do I put it? How has it been adjusting to? How was it adjusting? At first?
Adjusting,
Yeah.
the weather was what got me.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Yeah.
insane. And then, of course, I think these are the two main factors: the weather and the food.
The food, you
And
know.
the fact, like in Sri Lanka, we have such a sense of
Mhm.
nightlife, and it's not just like clubs and partying.
Yeah.
It's just like things stay open, malls stay open. Like
Yeah.
there's ice cream parlors open at like 11 p.m. midnight that we can go to if you have like dinner with your family or whatever, and it's a warm night. We can just drive out for a nice ice cream if you wanted to, and it's just there's so many things that you can do. Like the food culture, the street culture, like everything was just completely different here, obviously, and but in the most peculiar way, I feel like I found myself loving it in a sense.
Yeah.
So I'm here still.
Yeah, honestly, you haven't left, so that's a good
Yeah.
sign. I think I had a similar experience coming to Dublin. It was honestly just a college thing more so. I think I'd always had a love for music. I started producing music around the age of like 7,
Okay.
but I never put it out. I never did anything
That's
with
so
it. It was
cool,
really
you
just
know?
something I've always loved doing.
Do you ever have it on hard drives?
No, none of it. The records have been erased. None of my early production. Do you know? I think there is a song that's on
Okay.
SoundCloud that I made when I was 10.
Are you gonna give it to me, or
No.
should I find it?
No one is ever gonna hear it
Oh,
ever. I've
is it
taken it
private?
all down. No, it's bad. I've taken it all down, but I think I never really thought of music as a career option.
Okay.
And I think
What changed, and you actually looked at it in a sense of a career?
I think it was firstly my mom. My mom was so supportive.
love
Like my
that.
first DJ deck, she got it for me. I don't think that's something a lot of people don't have. Like I was talking to my friend the other day, and I said, there's a common motif about like a common discussion among African immigrants about like taking freedom from your parents. And I don't think I would have been the kind of person to do that. If I had had a parent that was a lot more conservative, a lot more strict, I don't think I would have had the ability
To realize
to like take that freedom. But my mom let me express myself.
that's so
and I think,
beautiful.
yeah.
Shout out your mom.
Yeah, shout out my mom. She's honestly
Yeah.
amazing. And then getting here as well and seeing people that did things themselves, people that were in creative careers, people that were pursuing some sort of like passion. It just gave me that thing of like, oh, you don't have to be a doctor or a lawyer or a banker. You can really just do what you love.
There's
and
a
I
lot
was
of people
like, yeah.
hungry for it here. in
Exactly.
Dublin.
People are hungry for it. And you guys have kind of formed community around each other, which I find so beautiful.
You think so?
Yeah, I think I remember my first culture night that I was out because I didn't
Which
go out.
one was it?
That
Couple years
was
ago?
2 years ago, I think. And I came out with some of my friends, and they were just up and down because they were like, "Oh, my friend is performing here. We need to go. My friend is performing here. We need to go." They were just
Exactly.
moving, and I had a great night. And I saw so many. That was the first night I heard of Fortune because I didn't know. Like, I think he had been making music for a while, but like I said, I just got here, so I
Yeah.
didn't really know. And I heard him perform, and I was like, I really like this.
Yeah.
Also, his friend Danzy as well.
Yeah.
So I had found so
Funny
many new
enough, we're
acts.
gonna go see them tonight after this.
Actually, if you're listening and you're in town, please go check that out. Genuinely. But I found them and I was amazed. But I was really just more so amazed by the love that people on like the ground level
The
was showing. The support,
yeah.
it was amazing, honestly. And then a lot of people like doing stuff together. Like I know you and JT have done like events together where I remember there was when she was DJing like a jazz kind of night
Yeah,
before
she's
your show.
yes, exactly. Yeah.
That kind of thing is just very beautiful, and I think it gave
My
me the
homegirl.
platform. So even if when I do head back home, think I'll carry that energy and carry that vibe of like, yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, and
know,
try to
with
form
me.
community and
Exactly.
like be of
Because there are those kinds of things everywhere, especially in Nigeria. That was the whole point of me wanting to do this, was to highlight the underground and alternative sounds coming out of Nigeria, both like the high energy, like Zay Level 10s and Marvels, but also the Lady Donleys, Thames, yeah?
Of
Thames
course.
was an alternative artist. I always tell people this thing and they think I'm crazy. Thames was a very niche artist up until she had her breakout because her management kind of locked in.
yeah.
And so when people break out, it's a weird thing in Nigeria where when
You have
people
to pay
break out,
attention to what they were doing before.
yeah, they don't. Like Amaray as well.
Yeah.
Amaray was also in that
I
space.
love-
I love her so
love her
much.
so much.
She's so great. I think her voice is like that of an angel.
She soundtracked
Honestly,
70% of my Instagram stories.
genuinely, she's really done that. I can't even lie to you. But I was going to ask you about, because a big thing with Obonjaya and his music for me is the way he blends his multiple cultures. As someone that
Yes.
grew up in Nigeria and is making music in the UK and has been in the UK for quite some time, he really blends those sounds together very well and just creates something entirely new. So how do you think your experience of like growing up in Sri Lanka
Yes.
and coming to Ireland, how do you think that has affected the music you make?
To me, honestly speaking, I think I just make what comes to me. And like most of the time when I'm working with a producer, like if I have certain ideas that I feel like the melody should go this way, most of the time I write the song and then I write I know the melody because I'm a songwriter first
Yeah.
and foremost.
Yes, sir.
And
No
the melody
ghostwriters over here. None of that.
Thank you. The melody is in my head, so I record everything, and then when I go, and I'm working with the producer, I let them know where the melody wants to go, and then they build the song around that. Most of
Okay.
the time, otherwise we cook up from scratch. You know?
Yeah.
And then those kind of songs can have any sense of energy. But I feel like when I write my own songs, there's gonna be a melodic
Yeah.
theme that is kind of very Asian,
Yeah.
South Asian.
Yeah. Very
from what
similar
I've
to
heard, you
what
know,
you
from
grew
what
up
I
around,
feel,
what you feel.
exactly.
Yeah.
And like I try to incorporate like different instruments, like
Yeah.
very sneakily. I try to sneak that in there. Like in my
Mm-hmm.
song "Good for You," we played the tabla. Like
Okay.
so the tabla is the drums in that. Basically, that's a very like a South Asian like
Yeah.
instrument that my like half of my mom's family grew up playing as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, were there musicians in your family?
My mom's side of the family, yeah.
Really?
They're really good.
Fairs, you think did you learn music from young?
No, but I've always been around it. We always
Okay.
have that culture in Sri Lanka where like if you're going on a road trip, if after we have dinner with our family or a gathering or if we've gone on a holiday like a staycation or whatever, there's gonna be people at nighttime. We've had that dinner because you know what, it stays really warm
Yeah.
for like really long time in the night as well. So we just all like gather outside or like in the living room wherever. After our dinner, we play cards. We have, like, obviously the adults would have drinks. I wasn't legal at that time, but they give me juice, and then we'd have like shorties and like play music. We would just sing, and then there was people in my family that were able to play the tabla, play the guitar, sing, and it was just like there's a big culture of just sitting in a circle and singing songs in like Sri Lanka. It's everywhere. We do
Okay.
it in schools.
Fair enough. So music has always been around you, and
For
now music comes
100%.
from you.
I
That's
hope
quite
so,
beautiful,
yeah.
honestly. But I was also going to ask, like, do you think what's your thoughts on like collaboration, like making music within groups? Because a lot of the artists that we've played today have been either members of groups or groups themselves, and I do like the idea of art coming from a group, like
Yes.
people getting together and making music. It adds to that community factor that we've spoken about. So what do you think on that?
I don't know if I'm the biggest advocate, but I am a very, very big advocate for
Yeah.
collaborations.
Yeah.
I'm actually like my first project that we ever put out. Well, I was a part of a group. We put out a tape called Pink Slips together with.
Really?
Maybe you didn't know, it was a couple years ago actually, and we're still working on music together. We're all our individual artists. I do my own thing, they do their own thing,
Okay.
but together, we have a lot of music together. So
Yeah.
we put out a collaborative project
Okay.
called Pink Slips, and it was with me, GNS,
Mm-hmm.
Ducky Prods, and
Okay.
Kichi.
Okay.
And we had another feature on that project, Hollow Boys Dance as well.
Okay.
That song did really, really well in standards of, that was our first project, and it was one of the first songs
Yeah.
that I put out. Yeah.
That's lovely.
So, and we still continue to make music.
Mhm.
Whenever people hit me up for like collaborations, I'm so down. It doesn't matter if we're different genres.
Mhm.
I'm always open to going and giving it the space to maybe create something newer than
Yeah.
both of us have created.
Fair
like,
enough.
you know.
Have you had any issues with that in terms of creative differences, that kind of thing? Because you seem to have collaborated a lot. So
I love collaborating, and like maybe like no sense of like just differences, but I think more just getting the song out there. Like, you know, sometimes like it's for the sake of collaboration, you just want to work with everybody, but sometimes maybe you just think like when you try to work together with somebody, it just doesn't come out sounding as good as you think it
Yeah.
is, you know. And then, you know, you take that as a lesson, and then you either you try a different approach with the same person, or you just keep it stepping, you know. The whole point of collaboration is to just find out what works and what doesn't.
Yeah, it all serves the art at the end of the day. I think that's
exactly.
fair. Yeah, I think in my experience with people, because I still do produce from time to time, and I think sometimes I don't like when I give a beat to an artist and they end up doing something like I feel like you can tell when a beat hasn't been used to its fullest potential.
Okay, yeah.
I
Of course,
think
as a
that hurts
producer,
me,
I think
yeah.
that's a big thing.
Because it's like I know this beat could be used for something, because I would write, but I can't really make a demo because I can't mix vocals as I am now. So I think I would leave it to the artist. Like if I give you this beat, do whatever you like with it. But sometimes I don't love when I feel like it doesn't.
Do you give the beat to just one person at a time, or do you send it out to multiple people? 'Cause
Yeah,
at the
more
end of
time
the
it
day-
would be a studio session, so it would be one person.
Okay.
Because like I haven't locked in on that yet. So like I'm not really sending it out. I would just give it to one person.
Because for your problem, I think that's the solution. No, like send out
Yeah.
to multiple people.
Send
At the
out
end of
to
the day,
multiple
it's your beats. You can give
Yeah,
it to. You can,
that kind of thing. You can, I can, like.
yeah.
Fair enough. But do you think, back to the question about like, do you feel like if you had been making music in Sri Lanka, it would have sounded different?
1000%.
You think so?
I don't think I would have even been able to make music in Sri Lanka.
Really?
I don't think so.
Yeah. How come?
Yeah, I mean, even here, when I came here
Mhm.
and I finished college, it took a little bit of convincing from my part to be able to convince my parents,
Yeah.
like, to let me do this.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I love my I genuinely love my parents,
Yeah.
and they're the most supportive that they
Yeah.
ever are, and they care so much. They ask me about music every single day now.
Yeah.
But before, because of the culture that we come from, and we're
Mhm.
like, we're like they themselves, that generation is just told we need to be stable, you need to go
Yeah.
to school, college, get a stable job, keep
Mhm.
working, climb up the ladder. That is all that's hardwired into people. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it was quite difficult for me to convince them. But remind me your question again.
Yeah, I was saying, do you think the music would be any different if you were there, or if you'd be making music?
Exactly.
In Seoul? Yeah,
Yes,
so you
exactly.
don't think you would
So
have
I
been able
don't
to?
think I would have been able to even
That
make
is
music.
fair.
The reason why I came to Dublin even was because like there's no outside or familiar influences
Yeah.
for me. I am able to start my life from the
Mhm.
ground up and create what I
Yeah.
wanted. So,
Fair enough. That is true.
but most likely music would have sounded completely different if I was in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, that is fair. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much. The next song we're going to play, you know what? You introduced this one. This one of yours.
Oh, the next song that we're going to play is one of my favorite tracks from my latest EP called Blues Heartbreak, and it's called Adore You, and it's featuring him.
Magic woman, what it takes to adorn your crown with something beautiful. I've been waiting my whole damn life just to get close to you. And on the night shift, you're the brightest star I know. They got you misinformed, I'm missing out on you. The way that I want to 'cause I adore you.
Cause every little chance I get is enough.
They misinform you. It made you feel like this ain't working out.
I adore you. Cause every little chance I get is enough. They misinformed you. It makes you feel like this ain't working out. When you look my way, call my name. Do you wanna be my baby? Oh, couldn't get enough of you. You don't gotta be everything I did. You just gotta be somebody that pleases me. You're the moon to my tide. Everything is right. Feeling like a ride. I try to deny. I adore you. Cause every little chance I get is enough. They misinformed you. It makes you feel like this ain't working out. I adore you. Cause every little chance I get is enough. They misinformed you. It makes you feel like this ain't working out. I adore you.
So that was Levels by Oreglo. That is a quartet out of London. There's a lot of London-based artists on this list today.
Super good musicians,
They make some good jazz. Yeah, I think it's founded by a group of people that met in secondary school. They all play live instruments, the tuba, the keys, the guitar, and drum. So that is the 4 artists that make up this band. How do you feel about live instruments? Do you try and incorporate that in your music?
So beautiful.
Yeah,
Yes,
I love it.
I do try as best as possible. Like whenever there's a guitarist in the room, bass player, keyboard, pianist, we put them to use.
Honestly, I think it's honestly great. I think
they love to play, so
exactly,
and they love to play.
Because hiring out is expensive, but it's so worth it if you have the money to do that as an artist. I remember I watched this video with John Bellion, where he was talking about it was the making of this song Guillotine. That's lovely. Oh my god! And he got a cello player, a violinist, and like I think even a harp player.
Beautiful.
And just had them
That's my dream.
do a demo of the song.
Yeah.
And none of those instruments were in the song. He just wanted to hear how it sounded on those instruments.
That's so beautiful.
And it's like when you have the ability to do that, when you get like, oh my god, are you planning on getting signed? Would you want to get signed, yeah, or would you want to remain independent?
I want to remain independent, but yeah, I value my independence a lot.
Fair enough.
I think in this day and age, especially through all the resources that we have, you can make it without being signed.
Yeah.
You know?
But then again, the billboards and that kind of thing, the big commercial things.
There's so many people that you know now in Dublin that's made it independently.
Fair enough.
Am I wrong?
You're right.
In the last year.
You're right.
You know, it's not
lie.
impossible.
It's not.
It's
That
really
is
not.
very true. I respect that, honestly. These artists, Oreglo, they actually met during what was it called again?
A state funded.
Yes, it was Tomorrow's Warriors Youth Jazz Program. So it was a state-funded jazz program.
Wow.
That was how
Tomorrow's what?
Tomorrow's Warriors
Yeah.
Youth Jazz Program. That was the name of the program.
Is that still
they met.
ongoing?
I'm actually not sure. This
gonna
was
look it up.
probably a good years ago. I will look that up.
Okay.
But how do you what do you think about like the access to the arts for like regular working class kids and how
Yes.
like state funded programs like that, how they contribute to the art?
It is so important.
Yeah.
And they contribute a lot because like from what I've heard, I'm not really religious and I don't really go to church, but in Dublin
Yeah.
I know so many people that met each other and do music and collaborate just because they play at church. Like
I
most,
think
like,
the church is a very
and there's amazing musicians.
Yeah.
There, singers, keyboards, everything.
so many people started in the church. Beyonce, Nicki.
Exactly. Hello.
Shout out Nicki.
No, shout out Nikki. I'm so sorry. I should. But about that aspect aside, church aspect aside, I think it's really important for cities to have state funded events like this where people can meet. Like I know Cubana right now in Dublin is doing her own event called Soul Juice.
Okay.
And it's for like jazz jam session, something like this, where people do actually go and bring their instruments.
That's
they
lovely.
jam.
You have to tell me more about that.
You have to look it up. And it's a great event as well. But like that's not state funded.
Yeah.
There has to be more events like this that are state funded.
Especially for kids, because stuff like that we can go to it, but these were secondary school children.
Yeah.
They don't really have that kind of
I don't
access.
think
So it
Dublin
needs to be.
has any sort of events or spaces like this that are actually, known by a lot of people anyways.
I think
But-
they are like trying, like this building that we're in now is
Yeah.
owned by Dublin City Council.
Yes, and they're
So
funding everything.
yeah, I think they gave it
Yes.
to Flux Studios, and then
Yes.
Flux Studios now has an agreement with Dublin Digital Radio.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah, it's honestly lovely. They're trying, but
Yeah.
there's definitely more to be done.
There can be so much
Yeah,
more.
I feel
But
like there's.
this is a good start.
Yeah, this is a great start.
great
This is
start.
amazing.
Look at it, like putting
Like
people on.
I know you guys can't see the studio, but it's honestly
It's a beautiful,
great
beautiful
space.
place. The
It's a great
ambience, the
space.
vibe,
The
is
vibes,
good.
honestly. Because I feel like there's so many talented people in Dublin that would not get their start.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of that even back home. There's so
Yeah.
many people that probably have all sorts of talents,
Yeah.
but they just never have the opportunity because they're stuck on survival mode.
Yeah.
And I think if the state gives people that opportunity,
The chance.
they can really do.
Can I butt in for just the most
course.
random fact? Remember when we were talking about Fortune and
Yeah.
Nancy and like how we're going to their pop up next?
Yeah.
And the pop up is celebrating their merch, their T-shirt that it says "Give working class kids access to the arts."
Yeah, I've seen that shirt. Is so cool though.
That is
It's so
literally
cool.
the theme of today.
I need to make sure I get it before I go back tonight because
Yeah.
it's such a big thing there.
Like I really love that they're doing that as well. I think it's so important.
Yeah, I
so
think
important.
we honestly do need to give.
We need to hone in.
Yeah, we really need to hone in on the local talents, that kind of
Yes.
thing. Because Ireland is such a rich place culturally.
Musically and
Yeah,
culturally,
it's
everything.
just
Like there's so
so-
many people that like blew up, like even from like years and years and years ago. There's
Yeah.
been amazing musicians here.
Yeah,
but
there's
like,
been a
mostly-
breakout act every year I've been in this country.
yeah, and like for example, Sinead O'Connor was like discovered in a pub. Most musicians in Dublin or
Yeah.
Ireland were like discovered back in the day in pubs. But
Mhm. Even Hosier used to perform out in Temple Bar. I actually
see,
found
there
out,
you go.
yeah.
I didn't know that Jose was Irish until I came here, and I listened. I used to bump his music back in
Same.
the
I had
ends.
that same thing from Dermot Kennedy.
Dermot
I used to
Kennedy.
listen to him back in night,
Have
bro.
you heard of this artist called Eden?
Eden.
Eden.
How's this? Is it
E-D-
EA?
E-D-E-N.
Oh no, that's
Eden?
I'm not aware of them.
Oh my god, it's a beautiful,
Beautiful
You
music.
should listen to his music.
I will
and
tap that in. I can't lie.
yeah, I didn't know he was Irish either, and now he's just living around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
what are you
actually
thinking?
so crazy. I can't
What?
imagine, man. So next song we're going to play is going to be a personal favorite of mine from our
Oh.
very own ONA BLU, Flowers. I think this was the first song I heard when we met, and she told me she made music, and then I went home to go listen to
Yeah.
something. I just opened up Spotify and I saw that, and I loved
Do you think that
it.
we met in George Street Arcade?
Yeah, that night it was whose cousin was it? Was Joe's cousin? That like
Yes, Joe's
yeah, I
cousin was
complimented
here
his
from-
outfit and then he
yeah.
complimented mine and we just got
And
to
then we
talking.
just
Yeah.
talked, all of us, and then we just kept
Yeah.
running into each other around the city because we were
Bumped
walking.
into each other
I
like
literally
few
told
times.
myself, I was like, I
Yeah.
literally told my friends Joe and his cousin, I was like, if we see these two people again, I'm gonna go ask them to have a drink
Like,
because
did it?
there's no way like we've seen them 3 times already.
And shout out you for that because we went to
Bruh.
Caribou and had a great time.
We had chats.
Honestly, it was so
Yeah.
lovely. I'm still trying to link up with Kimati in London.
Yeah.
Our schedules are not aligning for whatever reason,
Okay.
but we will get it. We'll
No,
get it
he's-
right. I can't
yeah.
lie. He's lovely.
I believe in you.
So let's listen to this and we will be back in a minute.
I'm tired of being small. I can't get up no more. Home feels so far. Life feels so off. I need a vacation from my mind. Need some space from what old time. Can't get my flowers to say I like. They said it'd be so easy.
Thank you so much, Sona.
Thank
That
you,
was
Brandon.
Flowers by ONA BLU. Remember, her album just came out
Yeah.
recently, her EP. So please go listen to that.
Called Blues Heartbreak.
Yeah, listen to Blues Heartbreak. Thank you. And this playlist is also going to be on Spotify. It will be attached to my profile on Dublin Digital Radio. If you like the songs that we're playing today.
I can't wait to go home and listen to this playlist
Honestly.
again. The music is phenomenal.
Thank you so
the taste.
much. Honestly, I try my best. I have to give the people what they
It was
want.
beautiful.
So thank you so much for listening. This has been iRadio with me. I'm Iche and ONA BLU here.
Thank you for having
We're going to
me.
end on another Sona track named Mercy's Hope
Is
off
this-
her new project.
This is the introduction track of Blues
All
Heartbreak,
right.
guys.
So let's end this on this nice intro. Thank you so much, and you have a lovely rest of your evening.